Hey guys, welcome to day 28. There's 2 more videos after this. So these aren't our dogs, as 99% of you probably know. No, we didn't get new dogs. We're dog sitting this week. Kind of hold still.
Calm down.
You need to calm down. So anyways, we're dog sitting. Her parents and my parents are on a vacation together, planning our lives. So should we even worry about veganism with bigger problems? And what do you think, Sarah? You got problems such as child slavery, you got rapes, you got children sold as sex slaves. I mean, this stuff happens on the world.
Yeah, it does.
And I'll admit, that's worse than factory farming and animal suffering. That's way worse. That's awful. You got children in third world countries working in sweatshops. I mean, the world's a brutal place. There's slavery going on too. That's worse than factory farming, if you ask me. Should we not even focus on veganism until we can solve these bigger problems?
Here's kind of what I have to say too is veganism, in my opinion, isn't just one issue. I think that it goes into a broader spectrum of different issues in the world. I mean, you're kind of dealing with all kinds of different things, like sustainability in our environment. You got our planet. I mean, when you think about it, veganism is like protecting our planet and protecting our environment and protecting our world and focusing on compassion and love. And when you kind of relate all these issues, it kind of spills over into other things. When you talk about sustainability and local, buying things local, organic, produce, that doesn't just mean food also. That can mean products too, and supporting your local economy and supporting locally made things. That means that you're not supporting these companies mass producing things in China and India, made in India at
Made in China is usually the thing.
However many cents they're paying these little kids to make things. When you're buying things that are not, mass produced, you're not supporting those things. Mm-hmm. So I think that veganism isn't just one topic. It's a whole bunch of things,
Yeah.
Supporting, protecting our land and protecting our ground and protecting our environment. This also has to do with things like global warming, oil, the way that they're producing oil, the way they're extracting energy, affecting global warming. All these issues kind of overlap together, in my opinion, of the world, and compassion and love. If you're worried about these topics, then you're worried about, of course we're going to worried about all these other issues that are going on in the world, because that has to do with those themes.
Yeah, there's similar themes, exactly. I've seen this at least twice. Well, you don't even worry about this. Worry about the big issues. Worry about the big topics. Well, in my argument, veganism and factory farm is a big issue. We read, I think 2 weeks ago, we went over veganism. 3 main reasons people go vegan. One reason we mentioned was the environmental reasons. Mm-hmm. And we'll have that video right up here if you're new to the channel and didn't catch or just missed that video. I think it'll be right here. I don't know. Somewhere. We mentioned in that video some of the environmental impacts, why people choose to go vegan. Air pollution and factory farms.
Check out the movie Cowspiracy. It really goes in depth on those topics.
Yeah. It's just between pollution and factory farming and all kinds of issues. I don't think we're going to have... Yeah, destruction of rainforests.
Destruction of our oceans.
I don't think we're going to have a world... I don't think this world is going to be around forever. I really don't. If we keep going at the way we're going today, I don't know when. It might be 1,000 years, maybe 10,000 years from now, 100,000. I honestly couldn't tell y'all.
Destroying our oceans. We're polluting our oceans with toxins. They're filled with toxins. The oceans are just polluted. They're a cesspool.
Yeah.
It's awful. I mean, the people
are... water crisis here in Michigan.
Yeah. Water, the basic necessity that everybody needs, is being polluted, and people are drinking contaminated water. They're polluting their body with drugs. I watched a video today by Dr. X, and it talks about, people are ingesting toxins, ingesting things, drugs and things, and then they're going through their body They're getting into the water supply.
All right, now things such as childhood slavery and all that stuff that's going on throughout the world, what am I supposed to do about that? I mean, let's be honest. With veganism, I'm voting with my dollar, and if everybody starts going vegan, these factory farms become extinct. The environmentalism will get better in this area. People's health can improve, as we mentioned by the American Dietetics Association 2 weeks ago. Our planet can get somewhat better, at least, because these factory farms are hard on it. And the animals, we can have less suffering in the world. So, and then two, yeah, what can I honestly do about it? Okay, I could pray, I could give money to organizations that fight these things, or I could become some kind of federal agent or undercover cop, spend 10 years in school and do that, and try to find these people and put them in jail. I mean, if I was in charge of the world, there'd be a search for all these people. I don't right to privacy, forget that. Let's end childhood slavery once and for all. There'd be police searching every single home in the world looking for slaves, and at the very least, everyone would be brought, these people that have childhood slavery would be brought to jail at the very least. We don't have control over a lot of the world's problems. Believe me, if I could end childhood slavery, I'd be the first to march with an army and drag these people out and send them to jail. Unfortunately, the world doesn't really work quite like that. Veganism we have control over. You vote with your dollar. You want to quit having these GMOs and these pesticides and these chemicals, you vote with your dollar. You want to end the suffering of the animals, you vote with your dollar. You want to stop these environmental issues, you vote with your dollar.
Yep.
So it comes down to really, one, veganism is not a small issue. These two, it's something we have control over. Sometimes people just do it and they're so proud that they're vegan and that they're following this lifestyle because, you know, maybe you're a person that's just in a job, works 9 to 5, you don't feel like you're not at a job where you're helping people, kind of like me, and you don't feel like you're doing much for the world. You don't feel like you're contributing to the world. You're just working at a basic job, 9 to 5, and you come home and don't do much. But if you're vegan, you feel like you, so to say, have more of a purpose. It's like, okay, I'm doing this, I'm doing good for the world.
You can make a change.
I'm making a change in the world, I'm contributing to good. So I mean, that's some people do it. This is a problem if we work together, we have control over.
Some other issues, the only way you can change is make policy or do this or that. Well, you know, these kind of issues right here, you can make a difference. And you're not going to make a difference through policy. Industry has way too much controls. We've seen over and over again. That just gets denied and denied and denied and overturned. That's no way to go.
No.
The only way to change the system is through what you purchase and what you're doing in your lives. Because that is how you're going to get companies to change.
These petitions are useless.
You're going to get companies to change by what you're buying and what you're not buying.
Money talks.
You know, companies are going to start changing, and they already have started. It's slow, but it has started. They have started to change, and it's because people have started to say, you know what, I'm going to make these decisions. I'm not going to buy these for my family. I'm not going to start destroying our environment, and destroying my lives, and destroying my nutrition, and destroying my kids' health, and my future children's health. And the only way it's going to change is if you stop buying these things and you start doing something different and changing the way, you know, you're teaching your children and you're teaching the future generations to, you know, what practices they're going to make in their homes and what they're going to buy, what they're going to put on their skin, how they're going to treat others, how they're going to treat the animals. So
absolutely,
that's how it's going to change.
Yeah, going through a court system, it'll never work. That's been done time and time again. It's always denied in court. You know, people will take these places to court and nothing ever gets done. The money runs deep in these businesses. They're just, I know it sounds like something out of a movie, but these companies get paid off or whatever.
Yep.
I know it sounds just like something out of a movie, but
it's proven.
This is
You
real
can look
life.
it up on the internet anywhere.
Vibes happen. It's
They're
not
getting
just
paid
in movies.
off, and they're starting getting frustrated.
So it doesn't matter if there's 10 million signatures or 1 billion signatures, 1/7 of the world saying to stop this. and then none of those billion people that signed it quit boycotting it, they're gonna, if there's the money still coming in, they'll take notice and they'll go, oh.
Look, say, hey, they're mad that they want like plant milks. They don't want it to be called plant milks anymore because people are so mad that plant milk has increased and dairy milk has decreased. They don't know what to do about it. But what's it really gonna do? People are still want it. You can call it almond drink or whatever. People still know what it is. They're just pissed that the dairy industry is tanking and
almond water.
And everyone wants different alternative. It talks. Your money talks. There's lots of examples like this.
The dairy industry is so angry. They are furious that milk production has gone down. It's happening. It's
go to your local market. Look at how many plant-based milks there are. Almond milk, coconut milk, hemp milk, rice milk, soy milk.
I think there's a commercial before, it's like, how do you spell milk, because it's supposedly the only ingredient, which that's a lie. And then they'll be trying to, it's like a commercial with these kids.
Yeah, I've seen it on TV.
Like, how do you spell milk? M-I-L-K. It's like, all right, how do you spell Caribbean? How do you spell locust bean gum? And the kids can't spell it. Because those are the ingredients in these plant milks, which, yes, they're processed ingredients.
Yeah.
But
look at
don't act as if milk is the only ingredient.
You know how many prescription drugs and things are in conventional milk?
Yeah, why don't you tell the
ridiculous.
kids how do you spell antibiotics and antidepressants, and we can go on for hours about this.
Prescription drugs, another story.
We can go on forever.
You know that.
All the things. How about you spell hormones and all this other stuff? So, anyways,
Estrogen.
not just milk and milk, especially conventional. Veganism, it's a simple change. It's something you can do every day. You just got to make a couple changes.
Yep.
And then these other bigger problems, slavery, rape, I don't have control over. Sure, I'll pray. All I can give to those donations. Maybe I can go into law enforcement myself. That's about all I know how to do, and not do it myself is the most important thing.
Just start with yourself and some of these things, and be compassion, and pass it on. Show compassion, show love to someone, and maybe they'll pass it on to the next person. That's all you can do. You can be it yourself and show it to others, but
absolutely
can't change someone else.
Well, tomorrow's video is going to be on, I might volunteer at our CSA tomorrow morning, so I'll film that for a minute. We're also going to announce the winners of this challenge. But even though it's not day 30, because day 30, there's a special surprise day 30. I think this day 30, the video that's coming out Friday, I think it's going to be my absolute most favorite video yet. I'm really excited. So we'll see you tomorrow, guys.